See how this goes. That'll do. That'll do, don't care, that'll do. Okay. We're stuck in a very tight spot getting this little rib on the boat. Some terrible camera work, I know, but look at that. Ugh. It's really tight in there. Marina might grab the camera. I'm not going to move because otherwise I can't get back in. There's Marina.
This is the smallest one.
Smallest one so far.
So far, and it's the hardest one because it's in such a difficult spot under this wall. We had a bit of a problem because we don't know why our epoxy went off really quickly, which is weird because it was still quite chilly, so we couldn't finish the job. Today is warm again, it looks like springing, and yeah, and I'm gonna just finish that little job and then it's off the list. So there's just that bit of tabbing to do, but this one is done. And those two are done as well. We use some peel ply, so it's nice and ready to go. There's no need for sanding. We're gonna see if we can start using more peel ply more often because it saves us a lot of time. I'm actually multitasking. I've got the washing on, so the alarm might go off that I have to go to the washing machine. Hopefully I can finish it before. There it is. I'm gonna quickly clean my roller. Welcome to the bottom of our engine bay. We've been meaning to do this for quite some time, and the weather is warm now, so we can do epoxy work. As you can see, this is the ballast of our keel that was covered with a lot of crap when we got the boat, and it actually had like a lot of resin. There is still a little bit of it here, that needs to come out. But it was like a lid of epoxy, but it was all cracked, so we took it off. And the thing is, there is a gap between the fiberglass and the ballast.
Sorry.
So we're going to try and pour some epoxy down the crack to fill it up and see how it goes. It might not be needed. We don't know if it's something that needs to be done, but we feel a bit more confident if there is no gap in there. I don't know. But there is a lot of work to do in this little bay. There is some fiberglass that is like cracked and stuff. But we'll work on that. So we'll see how it goes. We're starting with a little batch and see how it goes. Mix it, mix it, mix it.
Just quickly pop downstairs to see if any of the resin's coming out, any of the air holes. Seems alright. Yeah, that'll be fine. Nothing's coming out. So that's good. Even the bottom one. Well, only time will tell.
It drains down, so I guess that's a good sign. We'll put some more in. Oh. This epoxy takes ages to cure, so we're gonna leave it there overnight. Maybe when we come back tomorrow, it's gone down a little bit and we need to fill a bit more. But that will do for now. The light is out of battery, so I don't know if you can see it. It's the next day. And the resin went a little bit down, so we need to put a little bit more today. But before that, we're about to put some fiberglass on the bilge. This on the joint where we put some filler. So Stuart's mixing it, and I have just finished cutting the pieces. Quite big patches. It's difficult to cut big patches. And of course the peel ply, because we don't want to have to sand too much. Once we put those patches down, we can't come out this way because the ladder will need to stay there. We can't put it on, otherwise we'll get stuck. So I think we're gonna have to escape through the aft cabin hatch.
How far out was it coming?
Yeah, not too much, because I made it shorter.
Same again, that shows you that. We've finished fiberglassing the two sides of the build. Now we can put another rib in, and from this rib means we can put the tanks in after that. So it's pretty good going. Marina's just there. Hey Marina, wave to the camera. Hey. So pretty exciting. Yeah, hopefully tomorrow, if this epoxy goes off good, we can start working on this here rib and look at positioning the tanks, probably fiberglass over the middle of this bilge, but that way, and yeah, see how it goes.
Is this a little bit? I feel like a bank robber.
What's that? Try it again.
I feel like a bank robber. These big patches dried and they seem okay.
And it's ready?
Yeah. Nice.
A little hair.
And now this doesn't need sanding. Look at that.
Wow.
Magic. Anyway, now that we've reinforced these a little bit, I don't know if it will do anything. It's like 2 layers of 200 grams, so 400 grams of
Plus
cloth.
500.
Yeah, and then on that we did previously, there was another one here. So hopefully that helps a little bit to reinforce this area. I don't know. So we're about to try the tanks again, because we're about to make the template for the next rib, and we want to make sure that is in the right place. Otherwise the tanks won't fit. So those lines are the mark we've got from the first time we tried.
Simple.
You think it's gonna be good?
That means we need to just check one more thing.
The fuel tank.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, probably good enough. Plus the tank is, you know, it's a little bit rounded at the bottom. Yeah, it should be right.
It turned out that the initial markings weren't perfect, so we've had to spend some time measuring again and marking. And now we've got the foam on, and we're about to make the template. That seems good.
Yeah, more or less.
So that's one side. Now just one to go, and we might have a template. Stuart is eating crisps.
Yep. We can make little crisps, stick them together.
No, we're not wasting crisps over that. The starboard. We'll see how accurate it is. Hopefully it's okay.
That'll be fine. It's in.
It's good?
Yeah.
It looks like the tanks fit. So we're gonna go for it. Like this, I think.
Should we try the diesel tank?
Yeah, we could actually.
Alright.
Not bad. It's taken a long time.
Yeah, not
But
really.
it's okay.
If the last one's lasted 50 years and we spend a couple of hours trying to get this a little bit right, to hopefully last, you know, a few years,
Oh yeah.
then it doesn't take a long time on the grand scale of things.
We've left a gap in the bottom, like on the rest. I don't think it's too big of a gap. Someone on the comments, I think, was saying on the previous ones that maybe the gap we left is too big, but I don't think it's too big. In here is too close to the fuel tank, so maybe turn it a bit like that. That looks leveled enough to me.
Yeah, well, once we do a bit of sanding, it's a more glorious sanding, as they say.
We've got to the right spot. That's it. That's the one. We have just put patch of fiberglass on the bottom of the wood. I'm still trying to seal the edges with a bit of epoxy. So we'll let it dry, and tomorrow, hopefully, we'll put it on. Stuart went around the beans yesterday and he found some treasure. I'll show you. This beautiful painting. We'll just be using the trim though, not the painting. It's not a painting, it's one of these things that you do with wool. I used to do this when I was a kid. So we'll be using the trim for a blackboard. Stuart wants a blackboard. I don't know if it's a bit big, but we'll see. A wind thingy. A little shelf for the nap table. Some connectors. What else? A little rusty tool. And a plastic holder. This is Stuart's treasure. Stu has gone to town, so I'm gonna cut all the fiberglass ready to do the tabbing. Nice. I just need to take some measurements now. I won't bore you with my cutting, and I'll just do a time lapse. Everything looks more exciting when you put it on time lapse. So see you at the end. We did it! It's dark outside, so we had to put the light on. But yeah, we finished for the day. The peel ply is on, and that's the 5th rib on the boat. We're getting there. Next is gonna be probably this big one here. But yeah, pretty proud. We've done like yeah, we're more than halfway there. Slowly, but we're getting there. Anyway, I'm gonna finish cleaning my roller and we're going home. And this is the moment of truth. Epoxy is dry and I'm gonna see if I can put the water tanks in place, because now everything is fixed, and if they don't fit, well, I don't want to think about that. Let's try. Nice! Perfect job. Look at that precision. It's perfect. And there's enough space to put the hoses and Jubilee clips. Oh, that's so good. Now the question is, would the fuel tank fit? Let's see. Yes! That's great! That is great news, job well done. I'm gonna use this moment of happiness to say thank you. Thank you to everyone who keeps watching every week, to everyone who is new here, and of course to all our supporters through PayPal, Coffee, to all our patrons and the Seabird family. Thank you very much for all your help. If you're new here, subscribe so you don't miss any new episodes, and please comment and like if you enjoyed it, because that really helps us, and lately YouTube hasn't been very kind to us, so if you could all give us a hand, we'll be super grateful. I hope you enjoyed this one, and hopefully see you next week. Until then, have a lovely week everyone. Bye.